winners here from 2 years ago, Fajar Alfian and Mohamed Ardianto. Well, as far as the men's doubles draw is concerned, this is from the bottom half of the draw. It's been decided in the top half, but the interesting thing at quarterfinal stage, we had the last 3 winners from the last 3 years in the quarterfinal stage. Obviously, Aaron Char and Sowiik, they have lost. They were the defending champions. The 2022 winners who we're about to watch, Alfian and Ardianto, and the 2021 winners, Hoki and Kobayashi. So here come the English combination of Ben Lane and Sean Vendy.
Their opponents from Indonesia, Alfian and Mohamed Ardianto.
And the former world number ones, Fajar Alfian and Mohamed Ardianto. So this, I can tell you, will be an 8th meeting between these two pairs. And on the previous 7, Alfian and Ardianto have the very slight advantage, having won 4 of the previous encounters, including the last 3 meetings between these two pairs. The last time they met was in the group stage of the Thomas Cup in Chengdu, and the Indonesians won in just 36 minutes, 21-18, 21-12.
Red, you want to toss? Serve, who will receive?
So the Indonesians have won the toss of the coin and have chosen to serve. And as far as the English combination are concerned, well, this is their 7th consecutive appearance at the Denmark Open. Their best was a semi-final 4 years ago when we were in the middle of the global pandemic, and they lost in the semi-final stage to Ivanov and Sozonov of Russia, who then went on to lose the final. Sean Vendy is 28 years of age, and that equates to just over 5'11". Born in Kirkwall, the capital of the Orkney Isles, and earlier this week they went up 3 places on the world ranking to equal their career high. So it's their 4th different spell at a career high of 13. And incidentally, it's the 13th week as well that they've been 13 in the world. The left-hander, Ben Lane, is 27 years of age, born in Kingston in Surrey. He's slightly shorter of the two. He's about 5'8". Well, had 1 or 2 problems in their 2nd round match. They recorded a first ever win in their 4th meeting against Li Chuhui and Yang Po Xuan. In fact, they were 20-15 up in the deciding game, won on their 7th match point, 23-21 in the decider. Mohamed Ardianto, who got married last month to Ribka Sugiyato. He's from Bantol, and he's 175, that's 5'9". Fajar Alfian is a year older at the age of 29, from Bandung in West Java. And he's about 5'10". 41 consecutive weeks as world number ones, the Indonesians, from the 27th of December 2022. They, like their opponents, had difficulties in yesterday's 2nd round match, and like their opponents, it was against a pair from Chinese Taipei, the identical twin brothers Li Fangche and Li Fangzhen. Eventually won through 21-18 in the deciding game. Well, they had a fabulous match yesterday. It was absolutely thrilling, and there was the most remarkable return of a flick serve from Ben Lane, where he dived backwards. I thought it was like a swimmer in the backstroke competition, where they sort of hang on to the edge of the pool and then sort of leap backwards, but Steen Pedersen had a much better description,
Ladies and gentlemen,
as far as
on my
I'm
right,
concerned.
Sean
Here we are, here's
Vendy
the
and
introductions.
Badminton, England. And on my left, Mohammed Ryan Ardianto and Fajar Alfian, Indonesia. Fajar Alfian to serve to Sean Vendy. Love all. Play.
So it is the former world number ones and the former champions here at the Denmark Open. Alfian and Ardianto nearest to us, getting this quarterfinal underway against Lane and Vendy from England. Steen, it was the most remarkable return of a flick serve from Ben Lane yesterday. I'm surprised that he's not damaged his back.
Yeah, he said afterwards that it hurt in the situation, but there was nothing wrong. And yeah, that was a really peculiar movement, and I don't think it has a great future in front of. I don't think too many will try and emulate it.
What did you call it?
The reverse turtle. He looked like a turtle on his shield, trying to get up again when he played it.
Service over.
They ended up losing the rally, so.
Yeah, that was on their fifth game point opportunity, I believe. Oh, that's super from Alfian.
2-all.
Oh, that's lovely. Well, Steen, this is the fifth time that Alfian and Ardianto have played here at the Denmark Open, and it's the fifth time they've been in the quarterfinal or better.
Yeah.
That's what you call consistency. Oh, my goodness. That didn't even make the net.
Yeah, but we've seen it a couple of times over the week here in Odense that at some points the shuttle get lost in the lighting.
It's going wide.
Service over. 4-3.
So obviously you've watched these pairs many times before, Steen. What do you think is going to be the key here, or what asset, or do you think is going to be the deciding factor?
I think it's going to be super important, the service situation.
Service over.
First hand, you know, the Indonesians are normally very strong there. Fajar Alfian, the preferred front court player, but it's also a strong point traditionally for English doubles pairs, that they're really good in the first four shots. So whoever handles that better has a great opportunity. We saw the English combination yesterday play really well, and I think it must have boosted their confidence to get a win against a pair they'd never beaten before. They'd never even taken a game off them.
Yeah.
Lee Jae-hui and Yang Po-swan yesterday, and they were very mobile. Sean Vendy was adventurous at the net, unpredictable.
6-5.
On the other hand, Alfian and Ardianto, from what I've seen, glimpses, they haven't had to play up to their very best yet, as I saw it. So I think they could be challenged today. There's a lot of things pointing to that, in my opinion, that Lane and Vendy are in good shape.
Oh, that's a super smash from Ardianto.
Service over. 7-6.
Well, I've pointed out their consistency at the Denmark Open, Steen, but when you look at this year, this is the 11th tournament for Alfian and Ardianto at World Tour events, and it's the 10th quarterfinal or better. The only time they haven't reached a quarterfinal in the 11 World Tour events they played this year, ironically, was at home. The Indonesian Open, which they lost the first round to teammates Fernando and Martin.
It's a pair that's hard to figure out at the moment, because I mean, 10 quarterfinals shows that the quality is there, but they've only won the All England, and
9-6.
I said that I'm not expecting anything from them until March in Birmingham again, because they didn't do anything from last time they won All England to this year when they defended their title. That's.
I think that's a
said
little.
with a smile on my face.
Yes, I was going to say that's a little tongue-in-cheek, isn't it?
Yeah, because obviously they have been focused on the Olympics as well, but I'm not sure whether they are sort of like sleepers or other pairs are about to catch up with them. Perhaps this tournament can give us an answer to that.
Well, last year, apart from winning both the Malaysian Open and the All England, 2 of the 4 Super 1000s, they did actually reach the final of the Korean Open as well. And earlier this year, they were in the final of the Singapore Open.
Yeah.
But when you've got a pair that's been world number ones for 41 consecutive weeks...
That's the thing. I was looking for some kind of domination like Gideon, not perhaps exactly like, but similar to Gideon and Sukamuljo, that they would take over as the world's best pair. That hasn't happened.
Yeah.
It's very hard to say at the moment which pair is the best in the world.
Well, I know that we're going to the mid-game interval with the former world number ones with the advantage, a 3-point advantage.
Even if you're driving it straight back at the one who's smashing, because at the moment when we give them that just opportunity, then they're just steep down the middle. Yeah. So, but even if we do lift hard to get in the rallies, just shift over a bit. Yeah, give them the tram line to hit. Yeah. The first 4 is totally fine. Just commit. We don't need to do anything different on that. We're already doing well. Yeah, it's just when we're playing box rotation and moving around, yeah, they're not just relifting anything. Yeah, they're just trying to bypass the net player with flat. So don't, when we're rotating around, stay high. Yeah. Go on, you two.
So Nathan Robertson, pretty happy with the first 4 shots of the rally.
11-8. Play.
Yeah, I like that. Clear coaching advice. This is the strongest formation for the Indonesians. Ardianto at the back and Alfian at the front. And obviously, as we discussed, the English in the interval, they're not going to lift voluntarily. Lane and Vendy, they've got to earn their attack. And that's why it's important that the backcourt player, if there is any, is not
Service over.
backing off too deep.
9-12.
Excellent play. That was just what he alluded to, Nathan Robertson. Return of the smashes. There it was again.
10-12.
Oh, my goodness. Good drive serve.
11-12.
another good flick serve.
Great, that's great. So
Yeah.
English players coming forward.
All.
You were impressed with Vendy yesterday, weren't you?
Yeah, I was. Super racket carriage there.
So 4 straight points and back level. Another flick serve.
Service over. 13-12.
He played according to Nathan Robertson's advice. There's the flat, dry reply. But the quality of the drop, or the block from Vendy, not good enough. Roughly.
Service over. 13 all. And then the Portuguese.
Sean, our bench just shoulder.
All. Play.
That's a lovely flick serve.
Yeah.
At least the last 4 serves from the English pair have all been flicks.
Yeah.
Service over. 14-13.
But it's also, I mean, energy-wise or alert-wise, I don't think the Indonesians have looked to be at 100%. That's good work by Ardianto.
15-13.
Yes, Coach Ariono Miranat enjoyed that one.
Serve to the left shoulder of Sean Vendy. It's centimeters deciding whether it's a good serve or a good return.
It's going wide. It's been good attacking play from the Indonesians, haven't they? They've maintained their attack.
They have prevented Vendy from turning it around. Good block.
Players, get ready.
That's another return error
So that
from Vendy.
directly on the tee, and the previous one was at his left shoulder. So good variation from Alfian.
And now 5 straight points from the Indonesians.
Play.
18-13 in this opening game. Indonesians with the advantage. Oh my goodness. Well, that was ambitious, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Six straight points. Oh, that's at least a third serve again.
The third consecutive, I think.
Wow.
Returner.
Yeah, we simply can't afford that at this elite level.
There was a break, towel down at 13-all, and since then Lane and Vendy haven't scored.
Well, they have now,
Service
but
over.
it's a tall order from here, isn't it? Still another 6 game point opportunities for the number 6 seeds from Indonesia.
Oh, that's a good serve from Ben Lane.
Very good serve, wasn't it?
15-20.
At this time, third time of asking.
First game won by Alfian and Mohamed Rian Ardianto, 21-15.
Umpire confirming that scoreline of 21-15.
Yeah, come on. Yeah. There is nothing in this game, yeah? As in, there's nothing new that we don't know, yeah? Like, I don't think there's anything in the first 4 of the whole game, yeah? We just got to execute, and we were right with them when we're just executing with consistency, yeah? We settled more on defence, and we will do this side because it's a bit slower coming on to us, yeah? But we've just got to find those fades down the side on defence, yeah? And then our attack is the same thing. We get round each other in the box. They've not once just put it up to the back line, yeah? So as soon as anyone pushes around, like in the box game, we go up and we take like 2 steps forward, and the other one's looking off and the other one's looking forward in both high position, yeah? Yeah. No, they're just being consistent. Yeah, we have to, obviously, got to execute in that area. Yeah. But we were right there. We're right there. Yeah, 13-14-all, we're right there with them. Yeah, we don't need to do more. Yeah, we just need to continually get in these positions and up our defence. That's all, yeah? Make them play more on defence. We know where the smashes are coming, yeah? They're coming middle or cross. They're not going right down the lines. So let's get ready for them, yeah? And when we lift flat, be ready to steer back down the sides, yeah? Steer down the sides, yeah? Long game, yeah? We're playing the long game, yeah? But it's hard to get in the really open rallies because you've got to settle on defence, yeah? And they're not giving us chance by opening up. Yeah, so we've got to keep doing that in the box on attack. Yeah? Full confidence, boys.
Second game, love all, play.
So the number 6 seeds from Indonesia, Fajar Alfian and Mohamed Rian Ardianto. 1 game to the goods against Lane and Vendy from England. That's short. Oof, almost got in each other's way.
Service over, 1 love.
Now, for those that weren't with us during the 2-minute timeout there, Steen, just recap on what Nathan Robertson was saying to the English pair.
Yeah, I mean, basically he was saying that they were doing well and they were doing enough. They just had to be consistent, and they knew where the Indonesian attack was going. It was going down the middle. Their own defense should preferably be a fade, which I interpret as a flat defense that loses pace shortly after crossing the top of the table. I don't know if that's correct.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. In all the years that coaches were coaching me, I never heard that expression.
No.
I've heard it in golf.
Exactly. I'm scared to death about a fade. And they were discussing that in the box game, that means the 2 big service squares
Service over. 3.
that they really need to rotate well and be alert. They didn't feel that the Indonesians was going to lift long. I think perhaps they might do that here in this second game.
Service over. 2. 3.
But obviously from 13 all, things fell apart for Lane and Vendy and Alfian and Ardianto. Did not have to be at 100% to easily win the first part, the first game.
Oh my
Too
goodness.
deep.
Broken strings.
3. All.
Well, obviously, we saw right at the start of the match that they have beaten their opponents of today 3 times previously, just snipping out all the strings so it relieves the tension. But they've also beaten former world champions Aaron Chara and Solweik. They've beaten Ranki Reddy and Shetty. At the World Championships, they beat Gideon and Sukamuljo in the last 16. That was the World Championships 2 years ago. And they've beaten the Olympic champions, Li Yang and Wang Qilin. So they've had these big results against all the major pairs in recent years. But they haven't been able to do it day after day throughout the tournament.
No, they've been inconsistent.
That's a lovely defence from Vendy.
Beautiful.
Oh, my goodness.
4. 3.
What on earth was Vendy thinking there? Way too loose. And a slow drop
Yeah.
in men's doubles. That's a lovely serve.
Yeah.
Great interception from Vendy.
Service over. 4. All.
We saw him do that once yesterday. When it works, it's absolutely terrific. Oh, another one goes under the net.
Service over.
They're looking up at the lights, the English pair. They've both mishit one from there. And they're not the only players we've seen miss time
Certainly
one.
not.
No. Must be one light or something that's just slightly in the wrong position.
Service over. 5. All. Out. Service over.
Not sure he's settled properly. He seemed quite quick on that serve.
Play.
Doesn't often miss those, Alfian.
No, that was one of the rallies where sort of I would like to see one more to Dean, who was better off there. Obviously, the English scored a point, but I think they could just as easily have lost it.
Service over.
And the defense is broken down
6.
for Lane and Vendy.
Any theories on what's caused that?
No. Very strange.
Out. Service over. 7 all.
Not the best of serves.
Service over. 8.
Did he make a service error the last time he served, Vendy?
He's made one service error. I can't remember exactly where it was. In fact, Ben Lane's the only player on court, I think, who hasn't made a service error.
Yeah. Oh, all good.
That's a lovely return. That really is super.
All.
Watch this. Ooh, that was mighty close, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
nice. I think it was good to play it to Ardianto.
Yeah, that was slightly fortunate for Alfian.
9.
The net cord on the return of serve.
That's well played.
Service over. 9 all.
It's a wonderful change of pace, isn't it? And using all of his height there to reach up and take the shuttle early.
Good play.
10-9.
English pair back into the lead. First time since they led 3-2. Oh, he read the reply.
Service over. 10 all.
Indecision at the back of the court. There's a couple of times in this second game that Vendy has let it drop at the back of the court. He had one on the backhand side, if you remember. So 11-10 in favour of the Indonesians here at the mid-game interval of the second game. Indonesians having already won the first.
We're right there anyway. We were in the first and we are now. Yeah, so we just play really tight, yeah, and still getting around each other defensively, rather than trying to create a lot of turns. It's better just punch it back, yeah. Get it punched back and make them play and make them put some hard stuff on the floor if that's how they're going to win points. Yeah? Simple stuff around first three, and they're still poking past the net player all the time. Yeah, so we just got to look for that. Yeah, if they play net shots, we'll just lift. Yeah, well, we got to look for those. Yeah, hang tight in the game.
Play.
So just 1 point in it here in the second game. And Nathan Robertson saying don't try and be too fancy on your defence. Just punch it back.
I have a feeling that the tension level of this man here, Sean Vendy, is right at the knife's edge. sometimes it's spot on, and sometimes it's a little bit over the top.
Service over. 12-11.
And the way I read the coaching, Nathan Robertson is really, really focused on sort of maintaining the self-confidence of the English pair.
Out. Service over. 12-all.
Har du en kommentator i maven, så er der mulighed for ude i Family Fansroom at få lov at kommentere 5 minutter af Victors OL-finale.
Has landed in. Just picking up on that point, Steve, what do you mean by that? Because, I mean, I know he's mentioned confidence, but we discussed yesterday, confidence isn't a commodity. You can't go and buy it. It's not like saying play down the backhand, which you can implement.
But reaffirming that they're right in it, that they don't need to do too much. And I think, I have a feeling that Sean Vendy perhaps could have that feeling that he needs to do something extra. And just playing a solid, steady men's doubles game is enough to be competitive here.
Yeah. All clash of rackets with the Indonesians.
Service over. 15-13.
Quite surprised they didn't break a frame there.
Yeah.
Quite a clonk of the two rackets. That's a missed opportunity.
Service over. 14-15.
Looks like the right thing, Sean Vendy.
Play.
Oh, that's a little wild from Alfian.
16-14.
Good service.
17-14.
Vi minder om, at man ikke må se på Kenneth Blitz her. Man så passer på, at I ikke har lysten til jeres telefoner.
Yeah, that's well played.
Yeah.
Alfian just blocking the service, getting the lift to Ardianto, and immediately in the favorite position. Easy conversion. You've got to be careful now, Lane and Vendy, because we've seen Alfian serving really, really well in this match here. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a little to the left of the left shoulder of Vendy now.
Well, umpire being very lenient with the amount of time wasting and scuffing out of perspiration is concerned. That's another very good serve. Wasn't quite left shoulder, was it? Oh, that's clever. That is very clever. All about the angle. Soft pace, Super.
Fantastic play by Alfian at the moment.
17 all.
And on a run of 3 straight points, they're back level.
That was well done here, but it was also the third and the fifth shot that was brilliant from the Indonesian.
Gone wide. And on a run of 4 straight points, they go into the lead. Alfian and Ardianto. Well, he was trying to punch that defensive shot back.
Yeah.
Ben Lane. That's what he'd been advised to do.
I think they perhaps becomes a little bit too deep in their stance in the defense. It limits your possibilities.
This is a really important point. Just wide.
Service over. 18 all.
Well, the umpire telling them to play on, and then the umpire changing his mind and saying you can have the court mopped, and then saying you can't leave the court, even though the court's been mopped, you must stay on court, and then relents and says that Sean Vendy can go and towel down.
Yeah, it's hard to figure out what the guidelines are.
Yeah.
All.
18 all.
Play.
Crucial.
Okay, let's gear up.
Oh, that's a stopper. That's a terrible return of serve.
Alfian hasn't geared up.
I think he thought about leaving that, you know, Steen, and then thought, well, it's so loose.
Yeah.
And I think he probably would have gone wide, actually, looking at it again.
More safe putting it away.
Absolutely.
Excellent movement from Alfian there, side to side.
So this rally will decide whether it's a game point or a match point. 19 all. And it's a match point for the number 6 seeds, Alfian and Ardianto. And they convert on their first opportunity. 21-15, 21-19, the margin of the victory for Alfian and Ardianto. And the winners from 2 years ago through to a third consecutive semi-final here at the Denmark Open. Just under 40 minutes for that match. Here's the final rally.
Match won by
It was a good serve, and the return went in an upward direction.
21-19.
And the victory secured for Fajar Alfian and Mohamed Orian Ardianto. Confirmation of that scoreline: 21-15, 21-19 in 39 minutes. Welcome back to Odense and quarterfinals day here at the Denmark Open. After men's doubles, we turn our attention to women's doubles, and Matsuyama and Shida, the number 3 seeds from Japan, the Olympic bronze medalists and beaten finalists last year, up against Li Yijing and Luo Jumin, winners of the